Welcome to the Australia-China Business Council, where history meets innovation and opportunities flourish. Our remarkable story celebrates the shared dedication to fostering trade and investment between Australia and China.
At ACBC, we're delighted to be celebrating not only 50 remarkable years since the formalisation of diplomatic relations with China, but our own 50-year anniversary.
On behalf of the Chinese Embassy in Australia, I'd like to extend my warmest congratulations.
Over the past 5 decades, the ACBC has played an indispensable role in supporting the growth of the bilateral commercial relationship.
Established in 1973, the Australia-China Business Council, or ACBC, stands as a testament to the enduring partnership between our two nations.
The great significance of our delegation to China has been that the Australian people have had more information on China than they'd had for more than 20 years.
From the very beginning, our mission has been clear: to activate and elevate trade and investment relationships.
There were so many opportunities opening up in China for engagement in a commercial and economic sense.
The Australia-China relationship has always been complex and dynamic. For 50 years, ACBC has been helping its members navigate that complexity.
Well, we'll see our way through because there is a deep and abiding 50-year relationship in terms of people to people.
ACBC's diverse membership touches many sectors.
Commodities, energy, agriculture, tourism and education will undoubtedly underpin our export mix for decades to come.
At our core, we champion small and medium-sized businesses, while also counting some of Australia's largest corporations and institutions among our esteemed members and sponsors. We are independent of government, but enjoy a strong relationship with the federal, state and territory trade and investment agencies, as well as beneficial connections with their Chinese counterparts. But let's journey back to where it all began.
Who would have thought that an Australian Prime Minister would receive such a welcome as this in China?
In 1973, Minister for Trade and Secondary Industry, Jingmin, led a delegation of Australian business leaders to China.
The 1970s, that period, the first 4 years of our relations with China, was the latter stage of the Cultural Revolution.
It was an historic moment as they met with Chinese Premier Zhou Enlai at the Great Hall of the People.
We were something of a pioneer in getting those exchanges going. This, I have always believed, is a really important part of our relationship.
A year after this pivotal delegation, Australian trade with China soared, increasing fivefold from 200 million to 1 billion Australian dollars. And the beginnings of the Australia-China Business Council was established. Today, the Australia-China Business Council is a national not-for-profit with branches in every state and territory. Our network boasts over 500 corporate and institutional members and reaches nearly 20,000 individuals, all dedicated to advancing Australia-China trade and investment.
The Australia-China relationship has changed quite a bit. There's all the possibilities for the future to solve a lot of problems.
From the Free Trade Agreement of 2015 to playing a key role in the Australia Week business delegation to China in 2016, to hosting the Australia-China Economic and Trade Forum when Premier Li Keqiang visited Australia in 2017, and to providing the platform for our members to engage with government officials, key thought leaders and other stakeholders in both countries.
China-Australia Economic Trade Cooperation embraces a promising future. I hope and believe that ACBC will continue to play its active role to enhance China-Australia economic and trade relations and help build a better future for the comprehensive strategic partnership between our two countries.
Thanks to the collective efforts of members, sponsors, staff and volunteers, ACBC remains the premier bilateral business organisation, supporting a two-way trade relationship that now tops 300 billion Australian dollars and investments that have driven mutual prosperity.
It has promoted, publicised, informed, organised and lobbied on behalf of its members, and also undertaken a broader advocacy role for the relationship in Australia and China. Now, with expanded cooperation in the green economy, there's great potential for the ACBC to continue to lead the way in the commercial relationship.
Whether you're an exporter of premium goods or services, or seeking to develop a trade, commercial or investment relationship with Chinese counterparts, we invite you to join our vibrant community.
We talk to business, we talk to government, we help business talk to government, and we help Australia talk to China. And there's never been a more important time than talking now.
Discover your path to success with the Australia-China Business Council. Together, we'll build a brighter, prosperous future, just as we have for almost half a century.